The official results have still yet to come out. What more can you tell us about these claims of victory already?
Yes, Jeannie, it's shaping up to be a fractious day in politics here in Senegal, with contradictions over what happened in yesterday's vote. As you say, we heard from the Prime Minister yesterday, who's a member of Macky Sall's governing party, saying that the president had won this re-election outright without the need for a second round of voting. Now, we know they made that statement with voting still underway. We aren't expecting the results until the final results until perhaps tomorrow. Now, after we heard that statement from the Prime Minister yesterday, the two main opposition candidates, unusually, even though they've contested many issues against each other in this race, came together to hold a joint press conference. This was Idrissa Seck and Ousmane Sonko, to say that Macky Sall was trying to steal this election. Now, interestingly, neither candidate said that they had themselves done enough to secure a place in the second round, but they said that the vote thus far was illegitimate. So plenty of contradiction and confusion as we enter the beginning of a new day here in Senegal.
Nadia, what are the biggest challenges going to be for the next president of Senegal, whoever that ends up being?
Keeping the economy booming is going to be a big one. Under President Macky Sall, the economy has been doing pretty well, growing at an average 6% a year. He's made keeping the economy growing the cornerstone of his re-election bid. The oil industry is another big one as well. Oil's been discovered off the coast of Senegal, as well as some gas as well. And drilling will start in the next presidential term, whoever it is who holds that job. There's already been allegations made, particularly by the opposition candidate Ousmane Sonko, that there's been corruption by Macky Sall in that pre-drilling for oil. That's going to be another big issue as well. Unemployment, a key issue, particularly among young people here in Senegal. There are high numbers of young people out of work. That was a source of frustration we heard when we spoke to some young voters here in Senegal, particularly remembering that Senegal has a hugely young population. The average age here is 19, and many people say that it is young people who will decide the final outcome of this election. Also worth pointing out, perhaps the elephant in the room in all of this, when we think about the big issue for the next president, is corruption. Macky Sall has been accused of corruption, as I mentioned, in the oil and gas industry. The two candidates representing the biggest opposition parties in Senegal, the Democratic Party and the Socialist Party, were both barred from running in this election because of corruption charges themselves. And Idrissa Seck, the candidate who may move through to the second round, was also accused of corruption back in the 2000s and was forced to step down from a parliamentary position. So these are all key issues, but particularly corruption for whoever the next president will be.
Nadia, thank you for that. Nadia Massi there reporting for us from Dakar.